Welcome to episode 5 of our Clue Bingo series. We are back for our first video with this ugly ass interface. I absolutely hate it. It is brown. I prefer the blue. Honestly, if I wanted to be brown, I would have played in legacy mode. I don't know why they're not giving us the option to toggle it and change it, but it is what it is. We just roll with the punches and we go with the changes, I guess. Seems like a lot of things are kind of broken at the moment. My rune metrics is not currently working. I don't know if this is for everyone. I can't change it to stopwatch. Nothing is actually changing, and it says that I've gained a bill, but I've literally just logged on. So I'd love to know where this magical 1 bill came from, because I could really use it. But anyways, interesting. I can't do anything here. But oh well, it is what it is. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to keep track of how much I've made from today's opening from 100 hards and 100 elites. But if we have a look at our Clue Bingo board currently, we didn't make any progress from last episode. That's okay, that is expected, but hopefully today we can get some sort of broadcast or at least some progress to work towards our bingo board. We are currently sitting on, this will be 500 hards opened and 900 elites. With the new interface, the Clue trainer is currently down. The guys in the Clue Chaser Discord, they're working so hard to get it up for everyone, so please be patient. There's a lot of people asking why it's down, but I don't know coding, I don't know how to, all this game development. I have no idea about it, but what they're doing is absolutely amazing. So shout out to them for keeping it going for all us, clue goers. We definitely do appreciate it, even though it seems at times that people are just whining about the fact that it's down. You guys are doing an amazing job. We are, like I said, opening up our 100 hards and 100 elites. I hit my milestone of 10,000 elites this week. It's been a bit slow because I am back to work and I've started a new job, so I'm getting into the swing of that, and so videos will hopefully still be consistent, but again, with Clue Trainer being down, it's a little harder for me to complete hards as fast as I want, because I'm pulling up the wiki to actually look for the coordinates. But like I said, I've hit my 10,000 milestone for elites, which is awesome. It's again not really a big thing for quite a lot of people, but for me it's huge, so I will take the progress where I can. But let's get into this opening. It's enough from me, and let's hope RNG is on our side. Alright, straight into it. Starting off poorly and not getting any better. Love to see it. That's better. So we are still looking for our tanned hat cavalier. Back-to-back 1 mils, we'll take that. This brown is disgusting, honestly. Bring back the blue. We need to start a poll. Jagex loves their polls. That's POLL. So I reckon we should do that. You know what? Take the player feedback on board. We don't want this. Well, by we, I'm saying I've heard a lot of people not like the brown. Obviously, those people that normally play in legacy mode, it's not really a big change for them. But for me, this is absolutely disgusting. This is going back to old school, and I was like, you know, if I want to play old school, I play old school. This is not what I want to see. The blue was so much nicer. Is that? Nope, it's the dark. Never mind, got excited. Reroll token. That's our first master out of 34. I can't count out of 24. That's a real worry. Can't do simple maths. Second master. Love to see the puzzle skipping tickets. Still holding strong. Oh, nope, that's a mill. We don't want to reroll that. Again, I'm not going to be able to track how much I make out of this, unfortunately. that is okay. Not a big deal for me, honestly. I'm not really too fussed about that, because the bingo board is my main goal. It's another dark one. Another mask there, 2 mil. 100k, get out of here, into another 100k. Sounds about right. Story of my life. But yeah, like I said, I've started a new job, so that's going to be actually taking up more of my time. Well, back-to-back 3 meals, 3 forks. So I will hopefully have my videos out every week, but since I will be home a little later, I will have less time to solve clues. I'll still try to do as much as I can, but there may be some weeks where it'll be a little slower than others. But I'll do my best to keep up. So videos might come out Sunday mornings, for me at least, rather than Saturday mornings, which is what I've been aiming for. With this new job, more responsibilities, and it's just something different which I am going to be learning the role. As we all know, life always needs to come first, and I'm trying to prioritize that. As my last job was pretty cruisy, I could just AFK gathering clues. Oh, there's a backstab cape. Hurts to see it, but it's a broadcast. What's that? Backstab cape number 8. And that is actually from Hards. That has been, let's just double check. That's crazy. My last broadcast was from 5,272. Today we got that at, let me just do the calculation here, because as you heard before, my maths was terribly off. That is not what I'm doing. That was clue 7,789. That's insane. 2,500 hards since my last broadcast. That is a broken dry streak with a backstab game. Alright, it is what it is, but it is a broadcast, and unfortunately we've already had that from our elite clues for our bingo tile. But we asked for the back-to-back as always. Never lucky, but we did get a fort, so that's okay. There's another. Oh, where is this tan cavalier? We're still waiting out for it. Oh, should have re-rolled that. It's okay, can re-roll this one into a master, we'll take it. Would love to see a shadow die out of hards. I feel like that's probably asking for a bit much. Hey, we got our tan cavalier. Okay, we have ticked off another clue tile. Bingo tile. Ah, yes, that feels good. Alright, we will take that any day. Progress from our bingo board. There's going to be a lot of weeks if we're not going to get broadcast once we've hit off all of these basic rewards. We're going to have a lot of dry weeks. All right, we are at our last hard. I'm going to start rambling, and we finish it off there. Not too bad. We got a backstab cake, but we did get some bingo board progress. Let's get straight into the elites. This is the bread and butter. This is where it is at. We've gotten 2 Barrows dies from last one and ice die. Let's see if we can get a banger out of this one. Starting off strong. Seeds as always. Master there. Back-to-back masters. For the elites, we are looking for the purple dragon mask if we can for our common loot. Otherwise, of course, we need our broadcasts. Oh, these are some stacked clues I need to reroll soon. There we go, just in time. We're getting some good loot out of this stack. Just in terms of value, this would have been good to, 90k to master, to actually record in terms of value there, but again, not sure what's going on with rune metrics. Jagus has broken a whole lot of stuff by the looks of it, or it's just mine, I don't know what's going on. Let me know down in the comments if yours is working and mine's just not, or if I'm doing something wrong. Or again, let me know down in the comments if you like this interface. I mean, there are a fair few out there that do like it. And I know that there are a fair few out there that absolutely hate it like me. I log in and it's got a dreary vibe to it. Like, it's just not very engaging being brown. There was just something about the blue that made it look so much nicer. $4.5 mil there. 51k, sounds about right. $45k, get it out of here. 2 mil there with a master. 71k with a master. Doubled the value there, but not in the best way possible. Oh, triple masters. The master stack is growing, but I still can't complete them yet because, like I said, Clue Trainer is still being worked on. But I can't wait to get into them and try and do as many as I can to try and get 6 mil. To try and get 1,000 masters for an opening. That's gonna be awesome. Back-to-back master clues yet again. Alright, we are down to our last 20. We're doing well so far. Like I said, some pretty good values out of this time around. Fortunate components, I think, are going a little bit. They're getting a little bit lower in value. A lot of them under 1 mil. If you're interested in, if anyone needs any fortunate components, let me know. Reach out. You can find me in game. AgentClue, just add me, or you can ask me down in the comments below. I'll sell it to you for cheap. Don't tell anyone. Alright, down to the last 4. You know what? I'm okay if we don't make any more progress because we've done well. 4 mil. We've got at least 100 mil out of this. Surely. Alright, last elite with ending on 1 mil there. No progress from the elite side of things, but we did manage to tick off our Tan Cavalier, which is awesome to see. Love it. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, guys. As always, like and subscribe if you like this and want to follow me on this bingo series. You don't have to, but if you would be so kind, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.